Hello everyone, this is Oblivion and welcome back to another episode of Liminal Industries. So, in the last episode, we summoned that guy in and we got some of the infused alloy from the froglights. And then that allowed us to make the pressurized reaction chamber, which we want to use in this episode to work on some of the vibrant alloy, or the energetic alloy rather. So I'm pretty sure we're going to need at least 3 of those ingots. So we want to be keeping that in mind when we go through the ratios. So since it's half a bucket, maybe we should do 4. If I go look at the magma crucible, I'm guessing, yeah, each piece of redstone gives us 1. So it'll be 10. And that means that we want 20 for 2 buckets. And that's something that we could start right away with. So if I come over to my magma crucible, I can disable the output, and then let's put 20 redstone in it. Let's grab some more redstone from up here. Very nice. There's 20. So we want 20 redstone, but actually what I should check beforehand is the prerequisite for this, which is the glowstone. So we're going to want to do 20 glowstone. Actually, it seems like this gives more. So it's only 4 glowstone per bucket, which means that, where is my glowstone? Glowstone, there we go. So we want to do 8 glowstone, which should give us 2 buckets. And then additionally, we need to set up, so let's put this bookmark and then this bookmark. We need to set up the oxygen as an input. Is it an output as well? That's interesting. So we might want a tank to like push and pull the oxygen inputs and outputs. So I wonder what kind of tank that we could use. There's so many different options. So gas tanks. What is the tank that the machine actually uses? It's this one, basic chemical tank. We might as well use one of these. Actually, I think this is only for liquids. Gas tank? Is there a different, so these are all creative tanks. Is there just a basic tank? Or is it the thing that I'm holding? I'm gonna guess that it's the thing that I'm holding. Anyways, let's do this. Let's do this. So we want to pull. See, there's a light block there. Actually, no, it's there. Left input output, right output. That's right. So water, if I chuck water in here, no, I don't want to waterlog it. I want to actually put water in it. Was there water on the other one? Yeah, there is. Maybe we could move that guy. Decisions. How about we move the machines that don't need the water. We move the machines that do need the water and trade places. So electrolytic separator. Then we want the tank. And then we can put, let's do this. Not that. Let's do this and this. Very nice. Then let's get a cog and a pipe. Very nice. So this one's receiving water. then the hydrogen is going out to the left. We don't want to do that. Output 2 left, please. Interesting. Is there a way to purge this? Transporter config. How do I void hydrogen? Let's just do back output 1, left output 2, make another tank. This one, I don't have any osmium, I don't have any steel either. Where's my osmium? I should have more osmium in the this system. Osmium, no osmium. Okay, well, I guess that means that we're gonna do one more of these guys. So which one's osmium? 12. That is number 12. Very nice. Let's chuck this in here, grab the confusing powder. I'm gonna guess that I'm gonna do this more than once. Okay. So we have that. We should connect the power back again. Very nice. Where's my wires? 41 LVY coils. Okay. Very nice. So we have hydrogen pumping out the back, hopefully. Back output 1, output 2. No. Output 1, left output 2. Isn't it meant to push, eject? Auto eject. There you go. Now I grab the osmium. Very nice. And then I should probably move the button, or like have a redstone line where I can click it easier. So I have the osmium, I chuck that in there. Then I wait like a second with the osmium. There we go. Very nice. Then I should be able to make another tank. Maybe I want to put a nullifier there to void it. So, where's my tank? Where's my basic tank? There it is. Okay. Now I should get oxygen in here. That is not oxygen. That's annoying. Now I have two tanks with some gas in it. I'm gonna be right back so I can figure out how to empty these tanks. Alright, we are back. So apparently you can use a gauge dropper to do this. Oh, that's interesting. So you can fill this up and then sneak right click to empty it. Okay, one of the new tools. So if I stick this guy there, and then I do that, Why is it not working? Maybe it needs to go directly into this thing? Input. Output. Gases. Left. Output 1. Output 2. Nope. Gases. Input. Gases. Gases. Output. Back. Output 1. Output 2. Right. None. Liquids. None. Input bottom. Energy. Input top. Energy input top. I'm getting the hang of this interface. So it has power. I go gases, right input. Liquids. I can probably manually put the liquids in, I'm not sure. Maybe I want a magma crucible right here. Crucible. I'm pretty sure I made an extra one. There it is. And I want this here, not there, there. Connect this to there. And I want output there, liquids, input left, yes. So we have oxygen, and then we should be able to get glowstone. Can I put it in directly with this? No. Transporter config, input strict. Can I empty this into there? No. I'm gonna check if you can empty buckets directly into this interface. Okay, I think I figured it out. If I have a fluid tank in the front, and then I go to fluids, and then I do input, does it pull? Maybe I have to push. Empty, both, fill. Interesting. How do I push or pull the fluid? Clear side config, front, can't eject. Feel like I'm so close. Yeah, I can do that, and I can fill this up. How do I actually push the fluid in? Maybe I could do a pump, like a create pump. And then nope, that is not where I wanted to put it. I wonder, do I have a hand crank? And nope. And if I spell it right, I don't believe I do. Crank. It is pushing it in. Okay. Kind of janky, but we're not wasting anything. I mean, it probably took longer figuring that out than just putting more glowstone in. Let's fill up the hole in the floor. Okay, we have that done. We want to look at this. Refined glowstone ingot will be... Is it 4 of these? I think so. Okay, we have 4 of those. Hydrogen is full up. Are we not pushing gases out the back? Eject on. Back. Back. 1. Left. 2. Eject on. Why is it not pushing gases back? 2? No. Back is meant to be 1. Left is 2. This is so confusing. I want 20 redstone in here. Very nice. And then that should be able to push into here. Yes, it is. Why is this not working? Can I fill you up? Yeah. And I can empty it. Okay, well. Why are you not accepting? Gases config, eject on, eject out the front? No, don't do that. Hydrogen config, gases, eject out the back, please. Why are you not working? Input. That's annoying. All, like... I feel like machines should just be able to accept input-output. It'd make it so much easier. Anyways, so we got that working. Where did my refined glowstone ingots go? There they are. So we have energetic alloy now. We should get the rest of this in a moment. Then we should be able to use this guy to make this. So we need one of those, and we need 2 of these. So if I put down this and this, 1 and 2, and then cover up the hole in the floor, and then we want LV something or other connectors, and then we want this and this, and then what's next? Slice and splice soul binder. This one is the one that requires the obelisk. So do I have all the solarium I need? I don't think I do. I probably need more gold at some point too. So we need this and 2 of these. We can put this away. We need soul sand and gold for the solarium. Where's my soul sand? Do I have any gold? I do. Do I have any gold nuggets? I also do. Very nice. Didn't grab the soul sand. Thank you. This is probably the last Solarium that I actually need, so let's check. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So I only need 9. I want to put the gold in first, because otherwise I might get scoria. Let's put this away like so. Grab this out. I should be able to make the vibrant gems. So emeralds. 2 of those. Very nice. Solarium, broken spawner. I have a broken spawner. I have the Z-Logic controller. I have all that jazz. I want to grab this. Nope. Like so. One of those. And then I need 3 more Solarium. Hurry up with that, please. Vibrant alloy nuggets. I don't know what I do with you, so that you go in there. I also want to grab my gold out. I don't want my gold in there. What do I not need in here? I don't need that in there. Don't need that. Also don't need this. What else don't I need? There's a whole bunch of stuff in that backpack. So 3 of these should give us this. Very nice. We will want to do the blaze summon again. Also, one of the other things that I forgot to do last episode was actually put the upgrades on my armor. So as I mentioned, this is only experience level 4, but we can get it up to 7. So the way that we get it up to 7 is we need a head, which I have in my backpack. We need 2 book and quills. Actually, speaking of, how do I get book and quill? Requires ink sacs, doesn't it? I can get the feathers, but how do I get ink sacs? I might not be able to do that route. I thought, oh yeah, book and quill would be easy, but it might not be. I do know that the music disc. So which one of these do we want to use? Let's use the ones that I've heard before. Because the custom ones might be nice to listen to a little later. So if I come over here and I put that on there and I put this on there, and then I should be able to get my 2 heads. So now I have 2 upgrade slots available on both of them. So that's 12 XP bottles. I will need to grab the disenchanter and move it over. So if I grab this thing and I go put it here, and then 12 there. I wonder, is this going to be enough? Hopefully it is. Seems like it is. Very nice. And then we should be able to put this there. 1, 2. 1, 2. So we're only on level 6. We can get it to level 7. But we'll need to figure out a way to do the upgrade modifier. So one of these. So we can't use gilded because the armor doesn't have that. We've already used harmonious. We've used recapitated. Sky slime is not available. The only other one that we can do is probably this one, which requires summoning a couple of ghasts. So we might want to do that just to increase the amount of XP that we get from our blaze spawner. So if I go look at this guy, in theory I should be able to craft this. That's right. I have to craft it with my big old crafting thing up here. I have a feeling that they meant to remove it in all cases, but it seems like they forgot this one. So I'd put that in there, put this in here, this in here. In theory, I should be able to do this. Acquired items are not in stock. That's interesting because of the broken spawner. Maybe I need to manually put it into this interface. So Solarium, Soul Chassis, Z-Logic. What's the other one? Vibrant. So what I should do is disable this for a moment. Then we have this there, this there. That is not where it's meant to go. Interesting. Because it's all one shared inventory, it's putting it in order. So that means that if I take that out, then where's one of my spawners? There it is. That, then the chassis, then the solarium, then one of these, then the Z-Logic, then the other one, and now it should work. Now I should have a powered spawn in here. Very nice. Oh, and it's already got the creeper soul in it. Don't really want a creeper soul, so we're going to change that over to a blaze soul. So if I look in here, I have my reality charges. I should be able to grab my empty soul vial, change over to seed 6. That's 10, that's 6, 4 plus 2. Then we should be able to put this one down and then hit it with this. And I should be getting a lot of XP from my sword and armor. Get one blaze, and we'll be able to put the blaze soul on this, and then we can set up a powered spawner with a blaze, which should be really good. I don't know how far are we in the episode? 5, 10, 15, 20, 25. We are almost at time. So, I think, I don't know, maybe I'll cut away, build the spawner, and then get back when I'm using it. Like what I came up with, I guess. That sounds like an alright idea. Hello? Oops. And then we click on the button to clear all this out. Oops, there we go. Then we have the soul vial, which we can put in here. Requires 8 levels. Store levels. IO. Pull. IO. Push. There we go. Now we should have a blaze spawner. Is it running? It seems to be running very slowly. If not at all. Oh no, it is running. Okay, so I'll cut back when this is done. And we are back, and it's all done. I was having a look at the capacitors, because I'm pretty sure these actually, like, speed up the machine. So to get a 3 times speed up, we need 2 energetic alloys. Actually, no, we need more than that. Maybe we just want the double layer one. So 2 energetic alloys. So I started working on some more of these. This is very slow for some reason. I also was having a look at Invar, so we could get more augments. Sure. Electrum, we should be able to get Electrum. Do we not have any? Interesting. Let's put some stuff away. Put these away. Do I have any silver? I do. So we should be able to empty this, chuck this and this in. And then power it with some cardboard. Very nice. That'll get us more Electrum, which means that we should be able to make some more augments. Electrum. There we go. Augment. There we go. So we can make some of our machines faster. Like this one. Is it keeping up with the power? I think it is. Refined these. Put that away. We have the powered spawner. I think, so the plan will be, if I chuck this in there, the plan will be grab a bunch of stone brick, I think, and then come down underneath this platform. Actually, I might as well go down the other thing. So let's go down here. And the plan will be, we put a wall like here. And then the killing chamber will be under here. Now what I want to do is I want to show the range. So I've put it just one block in the wrong spot. So if we do this, then we know exactly where to build. Maybe I should be building one higher. And then potentially we could put other spawners in here later, like the snow golem one. Very nice. So I'm going to cut back when this is all done. Alright, so I'm back. I didn't end up in the spot that I planned on doing, but this is probably the most convenient place to actually put the capacitor in. So I went ahead and turned the 4 energetic alloys into 2 of these, and I figured if I've already made 4, it's not that bad to make 6. So now I have the vibrant alloy ingots, and I have the double layer capacitors, and I should be able to make the octadic capacitor. I've put the flux duct in, and I stole these 2 alternators off of the what's it? Active with signal. I stole it off of the arc furnace, that's right. So I just set that to active with signal, which means that the blazes aren't going to spawn unless there's a lever that I'm going to put on the bottom of it. So if I come down here, and then we want this and this. Very nice. And then I should be able to... Come on. There we go. So I can turn that on, and in a moment we should get our first pack of blazes. Very nice. And they'll be softened up a little bit by the water. Are you gonna fall down? Now I have a really good XP farm. I might need to turn the sounds down a bit. Sorry about that. There we go. So one thing I've already noticed is that a 2-block drop might not be enough. So I might need to make it 3 blocks. Because I'm pretty sure if it's 2 blocks, the heads of the guys sitting in here is going to block the next lot from falling on top. But, Jesus, are we almost at level 30? We might look at summoning ghasts next episode, just so that we can get those last few levels of experience on our armor. But I think that's a great place to end the episode. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you guys next time.